and welcome back to my writing studio. It's been a long time since I said this, and it feels good to be back in my writing space. I don't know if any of you or how many of you have noticed, but for the past month and a half, I've not been in my writing studio, and other things have been priority, and so writing and YouTube and things have taken a little backseat while I'm focusing on other personal things. But while I have this little bit of slowdown, I am hoping to get as much done before things ramp up again and I have to again put writing and YouTube and other social media things on the back burner. Thank you to everyone who has reached out to me on the various social media, on DMs and emails. I have stopped responding to DMs and other social media chats. I try to reply to comments on my YouTube videos here, but if you have emailed me or contacted me through my website contact form, there is where I'm choosing to focus. It's been hard to claim back my time, and I've been struggling with this, but I know I have to do this. So if you've emailed me in the past month and a half, and haven't heard from me, haven't got a reply from me, shoot me another email so that it's on top of my emails, and that way I'll get back to you. But if it is a how-to kind of a question, check the playlist on my channel where I have answered a lot of questions, a lot of frequently asked questions. So it's possible that there is something that will help you out over there. And if you don't find something over there, I probably don't have anything to add to it, or it's not something that I know of, and that's why there's no video on it. But if you have a question like that, it's better to ask me those questions in the comment section, because I'm not going to be replying to those how-to kind of emails. That's not where I want to spend my time in. So the fastest way to get a response from me is to check the FAQ playlist on my YouTube channel. I'll have the link to that in the description section. Often people forget that on this channel I'm only sharing my experiences. I don't claim to know everything. I'm not an expert in writing, self-publishing, copyrights. I'm not an expert of these things. I just share my experiences. Today I'm spending some time to get organized. I'm almost caught up with all the emails except for one. Once I finish replying to that, I'll move on to organizing my content calendar. I've already started planning things out, but I want to take a look at the content calendar and make some changes, tweak it a little bit, because I recently did I asked on my Instagram and on my YouTube community section, I asked if anyone has any questions about writing or being an author, and there were some wonderful questions over there. And there was one where a subscriber has asked me to make a detailed video on NaNoWriMo. So I initially was not planning to make any videos on that this year, but the subscriber has very precise questions, and I realized that I haven't covered a lot of those in my previous videos, and I want to make that. So I want to just tweak my content calendar and just see if I can record that in time before NaNoWriMo starts. I have about 1 hour before I have to go and make lunch and those things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break up this 1 hour into 3 20 minutes time slots. First 20 minutes is email and content planning. 20 minutes I want to write down the order in which I have to record the videos and plan for that. And the last 20 minutes, I just want to catch up on what I had last done in my manuscript, read through where I left off and the revision notes and all that stuff, so that when I sit down after lunch, I know what exactly I have to do and I don't waste my time in figuring out where the story was when I last worked on it. I think I mentioned it already, but earlier this month I asked you for your questions on my Instagram and in the community tab here on YouTube on writing and being an author. So while the lunch gets ready, I am just looking at those questions and thinking about them. I'll be recording that video soon. So as of today, when you're seeing this vlog, you still have time to leave any questions you have on that post in the community section, and I'll include those questions in the video. I'm guessing that the video won't be too long, but hopefully it'll be interesting for you. I got about an hour and 10 minutes to work on my manuscript. I'm still working on Act 1, but the word count has increased dramatically. I am not fixating on word counts right now. That's not my main goal, and that's not how I'm measuring progress. I'm more focused on the revision notes that I made, and I want to make sure that I hit all those points. Because if I do that, the word count is automatically going to increase, and I'll look at the word counts more once I'm done with the revision part, and I'm more on the second round of line edits. That'll make better sense, because while word count is important, I know that I shouldn't go overboard. I feel a little confident in not doing that, simply because I'm not an overwriter. I've always been an underwriter, and that is a problem. But I'm also aware that once you're writing, there are a lot of things, scenes and dialogues that may look perfect when you're reading them, but may not add to the story. So those are the things that I'll be taking care of and making sure that I'm not writing a lot of fluff which is not adding to the plot and the story arc. And the other problem that overwriting has is not just not adding to the story and those kind of things, and it's not just a problem for readers, it's also a financial cost to you, because if you have a lot of filler stuff in your story, you're paying extra to your editor, because the editor is going to charge you according to word count or page numbers. So that's one thing to take into consideration while doing self-edit. And the other problem that overwriting can have is the cost associated with it in the production of the book. So your book will cost more if it is big. If it's a big book, if it's a longer book. So it's going to cost you more for that, and that will also affect your sell price and your royalty and all those things. So a lot of people don't talk about these aspects of overwriting, and that is the thing that we should look at while we are in the self-editing phase. I have about half an hour, so I'll quickly record one video now, and I'll see you after that. So that's done, and I'm back in my regular clothes. I have about 20 minutes before I end my day. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take about 20 minutes to just look at my to-do list. So I'm going to take a look at my action plan for tomorrow, and see if there is anything that I want to bring forward or push back. And I also want to take some time and plan my next week, because there are a bunch of videos that I want to record as well as start editing in the next week. So I want to move things around to accommodate that a little more. So I actually start planning for my next year goals in November itself, and I like to close it by the first week of December and then take the rest of the year off. So there's a little bit of planning that goes into all that. So I want to take some time and schedule my time for goal setting and all those things. If you're interested in seeing how I am reassessing my content strategy as an indie author and what's my thought process behind it, I can record a video and take you like behind the scenes of it. I don't know if it's going to be interesting because there's a lot of back and forth that I do because I'm thinking through things and I'm seeing what is going to work and what's not going to work. And this time around it's going to be a little bit challenging because I'm not sure of a lot of things on the personal front still, so that's going to affect a lot of how much I can plan, and also have whatever I am able to plan, have them be flexible enough that I can move things around if need be. So let me know if you'd be interested in a video like that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I was mostly sitting at my desk but that's what a writer's life is. But I hope it was interesting to just see how I go about my day, because I really enjoy seeing other authors and writers and what's their day like. And now I'll close my day and read. I'm reading Harriet Steele's Inspector De Silva series. I think it's a 10-part book series. I quite enjoy this genre, the period murder mystery solving kind of a thing. So I'm enjoying that series. If you have any questions about self-publishing, check out this FAQ playlist, and I'll see you in the next one.